we're going to revisit a cheap champion from last week. Remember, last week, this is Cheap Champions, of course. This is the segment where we buy merch from whoever, podcasters, musicians, comedians, and we take a sample of the fabric and we weigh it to see which shirt is the thinnest, junkiest, cheapest shirt. And so far, Club Random is in the lead for the shittiest shirt. And you got to take it from me. I know, the thicker doesn't mean better, but in this case, it does. And you got to take it from me. All of these shirts are complete crap that I couldn't even wear once, even under a shirt like this, a denim jacket like this. I wouldn't even wear one of these Cheap Champion shirts under here because I would look cheap. I would look poor. I would look ugly. So our scale on the last week's episode of Cheap Champions, 2 Bears, 1 Cape, it was Poor Osos, actually. The Poor Osos t-shirt. This is Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer's vodka company. The vodka is not out yet. They say March. It's not out, but the merch is out, and I bought the merch, and right as I went to weigh it on the last show, our scale actually caught fire. I'm not kidding. So I've got a brand new scale here, and I'll show you how this works. Let's turn this on here, and I'm smelling smoke. And we're going to re-weigh. I promise. Oh, there we go. And the best part about this, I don't think you need that goofy to recalibrate. I can't even see that from here. Yeah, it says 0. Okay. So let's reweigh the sample from the Cheap Champions, or the Poor Osos shirt, I should say. You remember this one, right, Jules? This was the Poor Osos shirt. I got a story about this particular shirt that I want to tell you after we weigh it. So here's the Poor Osos shirt. There's the hole that I cut out of the bottom for the sample. And we've got that right here. Are you ready for the weighing, Jules? We have a drum roll or something for the weighing. So we're going to get last week I just kind of guessed, and I guessed 1.511. I was saying this seems like the same quality as the Comedy Mothership, which came in at 1.511. So this was a temporary score, a weight of 1.511. We're going to actually weigh it now and see what we get. Are you ready here?
Let me try this drum roll.
Yeah, try that. Okay, can we see the readout now? The problem... Okay. 1... See, as I'm blowing, it's moving. I'm going to actually have to take a picture of this to get it accurate, because if I move it, you know what I mean? It's going to bump. So let's try this. Ladies and gentlemen, the Poor Osos t-shirt comes in at 1.394. 1.394. Okay, there, thank you. 1.394. So let's change this here. And oh my God, look at this. 1.394. That's coming in at the lightest shirt on the list.
Crazy. I almost gasped when I saw that.
So we're going to take Club Random. Oh, God, I would have to move all these.
I didn't think
down.
it went... When you first did 1.9, I was like, that's got to be the lowest it'll possibly go.
Yeah, well, you know what I think. This scale and the other scale are given 2 different results, and they're going to be way off. But
I don't think so.
What are they going to do about it? There it is. Poor Osos on top, the cheapest shirt. Now, thank you. Congratulations to Poor Osos, everybody, for getting the shittiest shirt known to man here. Put that aside. Now, I bring you here today, though, to uncover an even sicker scam. Okay, the merch sucks. This is probably, I would guess, under $2 to produce a shirt like this, especially at their quantities, under $2. And they're charging, that shirt was $40. The Cheap Champion shirt that was $40. And I want to show you something that I uncovered. And hopefully it's next up here. Let's find out. Nope, it's not. You want to pull up that note for this. And here we go. This is our Poor Osos. Let's never forget. Here, we'll write the name. Poor Osos. And I was very excited for this drop. Remember, this is Tom and Bert's Vodka Company. Super excited about this. And I had to go back to their website. Now, after we did Cheap Champions last week, I don't remember why, but I was back on the Poor Osos merch store. And I was looking around. I'm always over there. I visit 2 different Poor Osos websites a week, multiple times a week. Of course, the merch store where I got this shirt, and then, of course, just the Poor Osos regular website. And I refresh, and I try to find more things that I could find about them, you know. And then I found this, which truly disturbed me. And I think I've uncovered, well, I know that I've uncovered a legitimate scam. And the people behind this scam that I'm going to expose, Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, Poor Osos, and Happy Merch. What's the merch company's name? Do we know? I want to get this right because they're responsible as well. Is it Hello Merch that does Poor Osos? Let's find out. So they all use these companies so that they could do their merch as cheaply and as efficiently as possible, so that they don't have
Future Shirts.
Is it Future Shirts? Let me find. I'm looking for Merch Made Easy.
Oh.
Okay, so write this down. Merch Made Easy. Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer, you've got some explaining to do because I was back on the Poor Osos store. Yes, I'm 21. And let's show you what I found here. And let me get this other shirt while we're at it. Okay, so here's the shirt, and we've weighed it. This is a Bella canvas. It's even got the tag right in here saying Bella Canvas. Bella Canvas size large, and you could look these up. These are very cheap shirts. They're very thin, as we've proven. You
can see through it.
You could see right through it to the back. There, that's bad. You're gonna see your nipples. If you can see the back of the shirt, you're gonna see your nipples and your dick and your stomach hair. I go on their website. I forgot why I was going on here. And then I started looking at...
checking when Poor Osos is going to be released.
Well, this is a different page. This is the merch store. It's a different shop. Oh. So it wasn't for that.
Okay.
I'm looking at these pictures, and I'm going, man, this really doesn't look like the T-shirt that I received. And then I very quickly realized it's because it's not the T-shirt I received. I'll break the news to you quick. In all of the Poor Osos advertising and listings for the item on their store, they're using expensive, thick AS color T-shirts. Similar to the very high quality, thick, nice shirts that Red Bar uses. However, when you receive the shirt at home, it's about $11 less. Their cost, and you get this junky shirt. So here's Tom looking like a stud in the shirt, no wrinkles, and you see the nice thick collar. You see that it looks nice and sturdy and thick, and you could scroll through these pictures. Every photo of Tom is in the nice version of this piece of shit shirt that we actually get. And then when you even go to here's the proof. There's that AS color tag right there that they've blurred out, but I
at least edit
could recognize it. And here's the nice thick collar. You could compare it to this collar here, which is extremely thin and junky, and they're selling an item that they are not shipping. So, are we outraged here? How is this not fraud? How is this not a crime? How could they explain this? It would be one thing if they just said, this is a mock-up. We just used this shirt as a mock-up, okay? Like a lot of stores, Jules, you'll go to their merch store and you'll just see an item like this, and okay, maybe you mocked it up before you got them printed. But no, because we see Tom wearing the more expensive shirt in all the pictures. And in fact, when you go through their Instagram, Bert and Tom and all the Poor Osos guys are wearing the expensive, nice versions of their shirts. And then to the customers for $40, $50, we get the $2 version.
It doesn't say anything on the website.
Now,
I'm
I've brought this up.
scouring
I emailed their merch company immediately. And this is what they have to say about it. I wrote them. I said this. This is what I said. I said, oh, jeez. I said, hi, guys. The shirt that arrived is a totally different blank T-shirt than the one that's photographed on your site. The shirt that arrived is a cheap Bella canvas blank, and the one photographed in your store is of a much higher quality shirt, possibly from AS Color. Please explain. They wrote back to me, hi, Mike. Thanks for reaching out. This is the blank that all the shirts are produced on, so I apologize for any inconvenience, meaning this one, the Bella canvas.
Yeah.
If you would like to return it for a refund, let us know, and I'll be happy to provide instructions. Thank you, they say. I said, thanks, Connor, but I was more curious as to why you used a different shirt for the photos on the store. We sell merch as well, so we noticed this right away. We were expecting the high-quality shirt shown in the photos. Please let me know what happened here. He replies back, hi, Mike. We just handle customer service inquiries. Unfortunately, I don't have access to that information. I apologize for any inconvenience. It's not an inconvenience. It's a scam that you're involved in. If I had to guess, it would be due to poor Osos recently switching merchandise providers. Nope.
Yeah.
They've never sold
Well,
this
but maybe-
shirt. I've bought all their shirts. They've never printed on this shirt, ever. And they didn't switch merch providers in between selling poor Oso shirts. These shirts have been on your store and your store only.
But maybe these guys just take the logo from Bert and Tom and print the shirts, and the website is made by them.
Yeah, well, yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, you're advertising.
I'm saying Bert and Tom are the ones who have to answer.
Well,
for
maybe.
this.
I mean, somebody has to answer because you're selling a product that never gets into the customer's hands. And when I buy a product like this, I am looking, especially when you have real photos, I'm going, oh, this is what I go, this looks nice. Yeah, I'll buy this for, and they said the merch, remember when they promoted it, next level merch. This merch is next level. It's not like our other shit. So for $50, I thought maybe they are printing on the high quality. Well, I have it here, and we have it from them. These are the blanks they use for everything. Does anyone have a high-quality version of this that they've ever gotten? I mean,
this
no,
is
you
no
haven't.
different than all those TikTok companies that just buy fake stuff from Alibaba
Yeah.
and then put an actual designer picture on the website. Like that's
Exactly
literally what they're doing.
I mean, and it's fraud like anything else is fraud. So, and especially with these guys. The Richters. So too lazy to try. Hey, guys, send this scoop to too lazy to try. But no, he's got to show my version, though. You can't make a video on this now. You know, my version needs to be the version. I'm the one who uncovered this crime. Nobody
No,
put out another.
I want everybody to know about this.
No, I want everyone to know.
Doesn't matter. No credit
let's get this
needed.
clip. Let's get this whole Cheap Champions Poor Osos clip clipped and get that up on YouTube. Nice. Wait till the... I should say this, wait till our version of the show is uploaded on the website. Never make a clip out of the live version of the show. And I'll tell you why. Not only are you going to spoil it before I have time to put it up, but never make a clip of the live version of Red Bar because the quality is much worse for the live version so that we don't have people, getting hiccups on the stream. So wait till our upload goes up tomorrow afternoon, and then please make a clip from this. Title it nicely. I think I got to do a seminar with the Clippers showing how to tag and title and thumbnail. Because when I make a YouTube video, they get hundreds of thousands of views on the Red Bar YouTube channel. But these Clippers are only getting 8K.
Some Clippers know it. There's some great Clippers.
Well, we got to
out
get
there.
this optimized because a lot more people need to be hearing what I'm showing here on this show. And I'm willing to help each Clipper money-wise. So there it is. The
And yes,
poor
Sergio
Osos.
in the chat says, imagine nickel and diming the fucking t-shirt
Exactly.
when the main product you're selling is alcohol.
Exactly. And it's like for $40, and I looked it up to see how much it's, we're talking about, I don't know,
And
maybe
they're
that is a
selling-
lot of money
They're
for them.
probably selling so
They're
many.
selling so many. It's like you guys could afford to use those nice shirts like the ones that you wear because you refused. Tom couldn't wear this one. He'd look terrible.
We should all demand that they take a picture wearing the real shirt.
That would be good. Well, they would just wear that one.
But
exactly. Yeah, I would love to see them, wear the real shirt. Tom, you must answer to this, Bert. Maybe Luis J. Gomez could help me with a direct line to Bert. We'll show you because we got him on the phone last night for Crack Amico's song. Maybe we could get into that. Yeah, I think we should get into that right now. Let's show you this Crack Amico song that we were mentioned in.